Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on from the college football playoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. On the opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it, make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's West. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got
offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. As the first down is still going. They bring it down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's West. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. momentum still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense scoops it up. Football comes out. He breaks free. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The completion makes it 2nd down. now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking downfield, it's West. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The ball comes loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, we see this every week in college football. A good returner who can flip field position like that is so valuable. At this point, you wonder if they're going to keep kicking to him or maybe elect for some pooches or squibs and play it a little bit safe.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff to the back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. To his right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up the 1st down down the red area? Beautiful play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Punt is away, but it's not very good. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Looking to scramble to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The pass rush closing in. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
He takes it at the 40. When he's got some space here. Can they catch him? And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's the option play. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, what a cut, and still going. He's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down right at the 20. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He escapes the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Bringing pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Turns it loose downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Passes the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch him there. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Cut quickly. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal on the 9. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down there. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They'll run here on third and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leaning on the run game here late. He's free around the 15. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.